Venu this side. In this video, I am explaining what is the data cleaning importance, like functions, data cleaning. What is the importance of data cleaning? That is, I am explaining this video. Very, very important, to be frankly. Similarly, what is the importance of Python? Spark is different, Python is different. Python is a programming language, Spark is a framework. But what the importance of programming skills? I'm explaining that. Very, very important. Now, as of now, I'm taking one data set. In the data set, what happened here? You have like this, small records. Somebody date of birth, it is you have like this, dd-MMM-yyyy. Satya date of birth, yyyy-MM-dd, like that. Another Kumari. Second AUG, and that means dd-MMM-yyyy. Similarly, Nandini, here there is no hyphens also. dd-MMM-yyyy. Like that you have different format you have, but by default Spark able to understand only. By default, Spark able to understand yyyy-MM-dd format only. Okay, at the time, if you have like this multi-structured, multi-format data, by default you will get string only. How to convert this to normal format as per Spark understandable format? That means yyyy-MM-dd. In this scenario, you must have programming knowledge, very, very important. UDF functions, very, very important. Okay. Just now, testing purpose, I am modifying this header also. Wait. Okay, now run. Now something small records. That means few special characters. It's single quote space you have. Similarly, in the second column, you have full stop, like that. Special characters you have. Okay, now please check. It's my name, my date of birth, dot. Otherwise, my, okay, birth or slash, either birth or date of birth. Okay. Now, like this. In this scenario, what is my requirement? I have special characters. I want to remove this. Very, 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 very important in a production environment and development environment. In this scenario, first step, okay, data cleaning. Okay, first step, I want to clean this header. In this scenario, import re. Okay, next, what are you doing? Okay, there are multiple ways, to be frankly, but I am explaining the best way, easy way, recommendable way. Okay. Okay, now in this scenario, what are you doing? This is a data frame. In this scenario, in this problem, there are two types of problems you have. One, I want to clean the header. That is one way. Okay, second approach, I want to make a structured original data. The original data schema, both. In this scenario, how to do it? Simple. Import re. Next, calls is equal to list comprehension followed by, okay, maybe not A to Z, A to Z, and 0, 1, except 0 to 9. Except these thing, except these, if you get anything, okay, followed by for C in df dot columns. Yes. Now maybe ndf is equal to df dot to df. Good. Now please check ndf dot print schema ndf dot show. Okay. Now run this program. Here, what happened in Python? You must have programming skills to clean all this. This is a header schema I want to clean. In this scenario, you are using like this. Old columns 2, 4. Okay, sorry. I think I want to use like this. Yes. Star I forgot. Otherwise, it's considered a single column. So in this scenario, what are these regular expressions? Except A to Z, anything if you get, remove that. That is that mean. Okay. From this database columns, what are the columns you have? Everything. Now, let's check. Congrats. It's my name. Birth or DOB. But the DOB like that, everything, special characters, everything removed. Similarly, what about this data? Here you have different things. Okay, I want in this scenario, you must create a function. Okay, then only it's working. If you don't have this you must have functional knowledge. Otherwise, you will face many problems. Okay, in this scenario, what are you doing? Simple manner I am explaining. Def dynamic date followed by call dot if you want depth information I am explaining right now. Okay, spark date function. Sorry. To date. Click this. What is this? Format to date. It is available up to 2.2. Format. This is by default. It is none. Okay. So second option. This scenario. Okay. I want to use format is equal to, by default, what is the format? Please note, first of all, let me explain. Okay, wait. In this scenario, I want to use many things. MM-dd, yyyy, like that, comma, okay, MM, okay, yyyy, dd, like that, many things you have, wait. Here, based on this data, we want to change all these things, okay, followed by first step, create. Okay, next what happened? Return Police, it is not only for only increasing the partition, decrease the partitions. You can do it in different scenarios also. Minimum that partitions as this scenario. Okay, in this scenario, what are you doing? It here also you are using list comprehensions. How? For in format. Next what happened to date column 1 column I. Now for I in. Now this is correct. Maybe you are using multiple columns, you know, so use star. Yes, this is one function. Now what are you doing? Add this function. Now you created one function. Okay, in this scenario here you have, okay, in this scenario, sorry, okay, in this scenario this is simple function. What are you doing? Result is equal MDF with the column birthday will be followed by, what are you doing here? Dynamic date of, call this function. At the time what happened? This is small record. If you want, take a photo, otherwise you'll get confused. Earlier you have, after clean, oh sorry, here I want to use okay. Now process. Now what happened? This column, apply this function at the time. Now what happened? You got it nulls. Why you got it nulls? The main reason here you mention only these two. That's why. Otherwise, you do one thing. Do one thing. Give like this column 1. If you mention like this, what happened? It is creating new column. At the time, you can compare both old column and new column. Okay. This is old column. This is new column. New column is ending with 1. Now please check. Why these you got it nulls? The main reason here, maybe you have multiple dates. What is the first date? Second one, it is yyyy dd-MMM-dd. Okay. Next, third one, dd-MMM-yyyy. Here, dd-MMM-yyyy. MM-dd-yyyy. Here no need any slashes or anything. If you don't know all these things, what is this dd-MMM-yyyy? Spark date functions options, like that. If you Google it, you will get this is M for capital MM. Otherwise, L also fine. L also fine. I'm not saying this is L is wrong. L also fine, but most of the kids using L. At the time. Okay. So the data everything cleaned. Now, if you want to update this data, now please check. There's no nulls. As per your expression, everything correct. Now, remove this. If you mention like this, what happened? It's automatically updated. So earlier you have like this. That means if you are doing like this, what happened? By default, it is converting to yyyy-MM-dd like that. In that way, it is converted. Now please run. In that way, data cleaning very important before process the data. 200% data cleaning very important. In this scenario, if you don't know Python, very difficult to implement. Now please check. Schema also ready. I mean above header schema, that's also ready. This original data also good format. Now after this data cleansing, if you want to process, do your experiment right now. This dot create replace temp view like a tab. After cleansing, now either use create or replace temp view. Now spark.sql select star from tab where birth DOP is greater than 2000 to 01 like this. Sorry, 2022 onwards. I want who is maybe this is March, after March 10th, March 11th. Okay, so at the time March 23, at the time I automatically I will get only these two only. Okay, if you want, please run Kumari and Nandini only. Now this is called data processing. In that way, especially data cleansing, very important. If you are not cleaning this data at that time, it's not working. If you want to try that, sorry, one more mistake. Okay, now this is correct. So after data cleaning, in that way you are processing who is more than 22 March 33. After this month, who's born? I want to know that. In this scenario, you can easily process that. Nandini and Kumari only. Vani, you know, these two people after March 23 only they born. So in that way, before process this data cleansing very important. Okay. So that's why if you are interested, I think you got one clarity. I think before this process data like this, after process this data, you got it properly. Okay. I think maybe this video useful for your better career growth. If you have any doubts, please comment below. I will try my best to explain. Okay. Thank you very much.